Well, many college students are being hit with sticker shock as they try to attend school and live on their own for the first time. So how can they make the best of this situation? Well, certified financial educator and author Steve Siebold joins us live. He's got some advice for students. Steve, good to have you with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so you're also an author. Your book is How Money Works, Stop Being a Sucker. So are you saying you don't think that most students know how money works?
No, most people in general don't know how money works. Even in the richest country in the world, we're not taught these things in school, not even in college, unfortunately.
I feel like that's a conversation, Steve, we have so many times. Like even just us, on the Good Day team, we say, why didn't we ever learn this? Why didn't we ever learn, credit card interest rates and that kind of thing? So you're so right about that. You hit the nail on the head. You've got some advice, though, and one of the things you say to do, you've got 5 tips for students, starting with find the best student bank account. Why is that?
Yeah, the bank account's varying quality greatly. So you can go to places like Capital One, Axos, some of the other sites. You can Google and look online, and you can find things in interest-free overdraft, for example. They really give great deals to students if you just do a little research.
So worth taking a look at that. Another one, and this isn't so fun, not for any of us and not for students, I'm sure, too, but cut unnecessary expenses and share them. Maybe you've got some roommates, right?
Yeah, maybe like cable TV, maybe even some of the streaming services you have. Obviously, a landline, a regular landline phone's not really necessary anymore. Look around and see what you can cut. And it's great. It's really great training for when you enter the real world.
So here's another one, and I think this is a good one for so many reasons. One, just getting the experience that goes along with it, but getting a part-time job, that can help too.
Exactly. Rideshare. I mean, working at the local pizza place, the drugstore, businesses that operate around college campuses are obviously, prone to hiring students. So there's lots of work out there, and a lot of people don't want to work. So there's your opportunity.
And I'll tell you, I was a recruiter for my college. So if you need any fun facts about Ouachita Baptist University, Steve, I can still remember some of those, but it was a good way to make some money part-time. Okay, here's another one. And this is something that can be pretty easy for students to find, and that is secondhand books. That can make a world of difference.
Oh, yeah. Books are so expensive,
Crazy.
as all of us know. College textbooks. They're tough to read and really hard to pay for. So go to a place like there's a site called Campus Books that sells discount books. I mean, you can buy them electronically. You can resell the hard copy books. There's all kinds of things you can do, but check out Campus Books. That's one of the best sites I've found so far.
Campus Books, good to know. Here's another one. I mean, this is one that you don't ever want to give up, right? Like, it's such a perk when it comes to being a student, and that is student discounts. You got to take a look at those.
Yeah, it's amazing how you can save up to 50% if you're a student. If you got a student ID, go around to the different places, the different stores, and say, hey, I've got a student ID. I'm a student at the college here full time. And what kind of student discounts do you offer? Sometimes they don't advertise the discounts, and you have to ask for them, but you can save a lot of money.
Okay, so that's a good one. I want to know more about what's inside your book, How Money Works, Stop Being a Sucker. What's your focus?
It's the basics of personal finance that we didn't learn in school. The basics about how to be on the right side of money as opposed to the wrong side. And we wrote this book, my co-author, myself, Tom Matthews, wrote this book so a 14-year-old kid could understand the basics. You can read this book in an hour, and it literally is life-changing for so many people.
Good to know, and it sounds like, kind of like you said, it's for way more than just students. Most of us could use help when it comes to understanding money. So, Steve, thank you so much for helping us out this morning. We sure do appreciate it. Good to meet you.
Thanks, Elise.
And Steve Siebold is the author of the book, How Money Works, Stop Being a Sucker. I love the title of this. To learn more, you can head to fox5atlanta.com, look under the viewer information story, and there you'll find info on Steve and his book. It's 9:38. We'll check back in now with Good Day's Buck Lanford for more of the morning's top stories. Buck?
Elise.